not seen a court order. I rent this place. She cannot come in.
Renting a home shouldn't feel like a nightmare, but some landlords make life absolutely miserable. From greed to lies, these landlords were unbelievable. Today, we're looking at the most corrupt landlords ever exposed. This landlord's audacity will boil your blood.
I know this is a little bit short notice, but this weekend I was wondering, would you be able to move out? I've got some friends coming and I need the house.
What?
Is that okay?
No.
Why?
I mean, I don't know if you're aware of this, but
Corrupt landlords are honestly unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but it's just for the weekend. It's just I've got some friends coming and I need the house.
can they not stay with you in your house?
No, it's not ideal really. My house isn't big enough and they've got kids, so I need this house. This is my house, isn't it? So I just thought it'd be alright for you to move out for the weekend. I'll put you up in a hotel.
No, you
Everyone has kids. Lame excuses.
You pay mortgage on this house, but I live in this house, as in I pay rent to you every month to live in this house. You can't just tell me to go because your friends are coming.
Yeah, I get that. You pay the rent and stuff, but like maybe I can cancel a week's rent and put you up in a hotel.
No!
I just thought that, why?
Charging huge rent, then asking tenants to leave for friends?
Well, it's put me in a bit of a difficult situation really, because my friends are coming and I just thought with this being my house, I have the right to allow them to stay. Well, I thought you'd be alright about it. It's just you here, isn't it? And I'll put you up in a hotel down the road. It'll be nice. I thought you'd be actually quite happy about it.
Why would I be happy about my landlord telling me to get out for the weekend just so my friends can stay? That's ridiculous.
Your small house isn't the tenant's problem.
This is a house that I'm paying rent for, so no, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to sort yourself out.
I get that you pay rent, but at the end of the day, like, I own the house, so therefore, like, it's
I
mine.
pay rent in the house. No, just put him in a B&B or something. It's not my problem.
But at the end of the day, when your contract runs out,
No,
I
okay,
could
sorry,
have
can you leave, please? Can you leave, please?
Loved how the tenant stood her ground. Watch this corrupt landlord get put back in his place.
You can't come into our house without our
You texted
consent.
me yesterday and said, "Can I do a showing?" And I said, "No, no one will be home."
No, but doesn't mean that we cannot do the show.
Well, no, but we've expressed we're not
What?
comfortable when someone's here.
We've told you you can't come inside our house.
You can't just like
Well,
disregard
we'll
our
have to talk
comfort.
about this guys, but I have to do the show instead.
Yeah, but
I
you
cannot-
can't do a showing if
But it's 24-hour notice, I can't.
Common sense and basic ethics disappearing.
Can't do that.
you can't. This is like trespassing.
You're
We told
entering
you come into our
illegally.
house, and you came into our house to do a showing. Sorry, guys, but
That's-
like,
that's-
No, like this.
like he can't do this.
I did give you notice.
We'll step out. No, you guys, I'm so sorry.
No, sorry.
No, I'm so sorry. You guys,
You're all good.
Since when did trespassing become acceptable?
So like, we told you we don't feel comfortable with you coming into our house.
Well, I don't come without a notice.
It doesn't matter though.
But
We have to
need
give you
express our
permission.
discomfort.
And I even like told you in the text we don't feel comfortable with you coming into our house when nobody is home.
But I cannot know when somebody is home.
Well, we
right? So
allow
if I
you.
give but if I give you notice,
No.
right?
The lame excuses were actually embarrassing.
Benefit of the doubt this
Okay.
entire time,
Okay.
but this is where I draw the line. You can't do this.
So what is the line? So if I ask within 24 hours, so you told me very clearly, 24 hours, right? It cannot be.
24 hours, we have to
Right.
give you permission.
We're allowed to express
you-
our discomfort.
You've said, you worded it in a way where it's like, can I
Okay.
come?
Okay.
You have to give us 24-hour notice. If we sign the N11 forms, yes, you just need to provide notice, you can come in.
Smart move, recording everything.
You can't come in,
So, but-
especially when I've
But
said...
with this logic, like I cannot come at all, right?
No,
I
you
cannot-
can come. Did you not come the first, like, you've come a few times, and I've given you permission to enter my home.
Right.
I did not give you permission to enter my home. And I specifically in the message said, we don't feel comfortable.
People like this need to be held accountable. Imagine coming home to your stuff thrown out.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry,
Yeah, this is all my stuff. What are you doing?
your contract has been terminated essentially.
Well, you can't do that.
Well, I obviously can.
Look, I'm going to say, you've changed the locks and you've gone through all my personal stuff and you've put it outside. What do you think you're doing?
I've packed all of your belongings perfectly neatly. Everything's in there that you need.
Who
Like
gave
I
you
say,
permission to do that?
I
You
don't-
can't go through my...
Corrupt landlord embarrass herself with lame excuses.
permission.
No.
These are my items. These are my things.
Yes, exactly. It's all organised for you.
Why have you done this?
In terms of the contract, like I say, it has been terminated, so there are new tenants moving into the property.
Why didn't you discuss this with me before you terminated
That's
it?
with immediate effect.
Why are you terminating the contract?
People like this deserve legal action.
Been offered more money for the property, and ultimately this is a business. I know it's not what you want to hear, but this is what's happened. Yes,
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I can actually refer you to a studio for rent if you're still looking for somewhere.
What are you talking about? I still live here. This is my place.
No, I'm so sorry, Mr. Johnson, you don't anymore.
Well, you don't have
Can't
the right.
touch someone's stuff without permission.
I don't like that.
I mean, the biggest thing here is that, as you know, it is a 4-bedroom house and you are single.
What does that f***ing matter?
Well, because you don't have any children or a partner, and you know, it's just not really conducive for me as a business.
Oh, does it say that in the contract you've got to have a family to live in a 4-bedroom
It
house?
doesn't, but...
Right then, so that doesn't matter.
The contract is at my discretion.
Packed it neatly? Nobody asked you to touch it. Calling the cops on corrupt landlords? Perfect move.
The oven's not finished yet, Sarah. I'll try getting to that probably next.
It's been over 45 days, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna get to it. I'll be back.
Is that everything, Brian?
I think so, yeah. You know, it's good.
Watch this landlord panic when the cops arrive.
Phone, keys, and wallet every time I leave the door. All right.
It's in my bathroom.
Yep.
Okay. We'll be outside. Our supervisor should be arriving shortly.
All right.
Should have stayed in his limits from the start. Corrupt and greedy landlords are exhausting.
You've not even told me that you're putting the house up. I've just paid this month's rent.
Is it okay?
Is it okay?
Anyway?
So you're asking now? You're asking me now after you've tried walking in, even though you've not told me?
It's my property.
That's fine. I'm not contesting that, love. I'm not contesting that. What I'm saying
I
is,
hope not.
you can't just turn up here unannounced. No, you can't. I know my rights. You can't
Respect
just
to the tenant for fighting back.
you're putting the house up. I've just paid this month's rent.
I
Contesting.
realise that you're a good payer.
Yeah, you do.
But I've still got to show this couple today.
Your options, right?
I've no options.
Your options
Only
are
today,
twofold.
I have
You either
My-
turn around and leave,
This
or
is
you
my
force your
property.
way in, and I'll call the police.
Don't worry about it.
You can't really fold on someone after they have already paid. Nothing beats a corrupt landlord getting caught.
45 years experience in working with motor vehicles, and everything they say is a lie. And no, it's not. He's lying. It's you know. No, look, this conversation is going to end very quickly if you talk over me. Okay?
They seriously just talk nonsense.
Well, there is a market at the Gap station. He's very au fait with the situation here. Okay?
I don't know any market at the Gap station, but anyway, the Gap station's closed now. There's no one here after.
You know what? You're not really good at this game, bloke. And I don't give a stuff. All right? I've got a car in my land. I've got a tow truck going to pull it.
Just kick people out.
You've got no involvement in this. See you later. No, I don't have a conversation with you. Bye.
Hang on a second.
No, bye.
I wouldn't be arguing on the camera.
No, bye.
Let me speak.
No, I'm not interested, mate. I'm going to get a car removed from my land.
No, you're not. They've got a lease.
No, they're not in the leased land, you fool.
Alright, okay.
They're not in the leased land.
What did you just call me?
F-O-O-L.
I love watching karma hit people like this. Corrupt landlords getting caught on camera is pure karma. How is your childbirth the tenant's concern?
Oh, it's not that much. It's not that much.
Well, yeah, it's £100 that it's gone up by. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just a bit shocked as to why it's
If I
gone
know-
up. We have just renewed the contract and said a set price that we were happy to move forward with, and now you're springing this like increase on me. So
Well,
you're raising
well,
they're raising the cost for what reason?
Well, I've recently had a baby. My wife's just had a baby, and the money's got to come from.
So rent gets reduced when tenants have kids too?
Oh, place, like, how many times have you called me out, like, for plumbing and stuff, and every time I've sent a man there in days and I've got it fixed. That's because I'm a good landlord. It's
Absolutely ridiculous. Jackson, I shouldn't have to deal with the price increase because you're having a baby.
Well, it's really nothing. What is that, 25 quid a week? Can you not
These
make?
lame excuses are insane.
Lazy, do you not work? Listen, you can have all the problems with it that you want, but at the end of the day, you signed in the contract, so you're in here or you're not. You either pay the rent that I'm asking, or I'll give you a week to get rid of your stuff, and that's me being nice, because I wouldn't usually give people a week. I'd usually give them 24 hours. You've got two choices. You either pay the 100...
This whole thing is nerve-wracking. Morally corrupt landlords deserve to be caught on camera. Imagine being so corrupt, you lock someone's wheelchair.
This is all being recorded, and this will be being submitted to my lawyer. No, I need to be able to get it out of the garage. I'm not anyone to service you. This is not your house. This is the property, it's the rental property.
Hello, miss. Okay, so the officer's been here for a while now, and they explained to you what's going on? Maybe this is not the place where you...
This is villain-level behavior.
That you have? So that's why the... Hold on. So that's why the officers gave you a couple of options,
This is
right?
Physical ADA accommodation.
Then why are you here? What? Yeah. If you feel that you're not well accommodated here, then why are you here?
Because I had a spot in the wheelchair.
Okay.
She's not going to give you the key back to open the garage. This was not part of the agreement originally.
Love that she recorded everything and is getting a lawyer involved. Some landlords really think they can get away with anything, but karma has a funny way of catching up. These stories prove why tenants should always know their rights. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts below.